Well, it's 1:05 on a Thursday afternoon and time for another AFN Midday. Help me. The Beatles followed up by Kool and the Gang, Victory, as we get into hour number one of this Thursday AFN Midday. Air Force Sergeant AJ Janitschek, along with Radio Master Control Operator Glenn Mosbey, will be here until 3 o'clock playing for you some tunes by Bruce Springsteen, Kansas, The Pretenders, Stacy Q, and a whole lot more. Your weather forecast across Central Europe today is for mostly cloudy to cloudy skies. Snow in the Benelux and in northern Germany, slowly moving southward into the rest of Central Europe. High temperatures today in the 20s. That forecast from Detachment 13 of the 7th Weather Squadron at Traben-Trabach.
What in the world happened today for the Armed Forces Radio and Television Service?
It's out of control. That's Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band off of their live album 1975 to 1985, and their version of Fire, 1:19 in the afternoon on an AFN Midday. One of the least likely places that you'll find snow is in Hawaii. Well, this week at least, one of the more likely places to find snow removal experts is in Hawaii. About 40 specialists in snow engineering from the United States, Canada, France, and Japan are meeting at a hotel on the sunny island of Hawaii. The Snow Control Institute 87 is a chance for them to compare notes on the latest techniques for removing the frozen white stuff from the streets and highways of the colder climates where they come from. Institute Technical Director Robert Tabler says Hawaii was chosen as a meeting site because of its appeal to people who work in adverse conditions. The year 1986 was not a good year for NASA. As a matter of fact, it was its worst year. 1987 is viewed as a year of rebuilding. Rob Navius reports on the 1987 year for NASA after this.
You got any idea how they work?
Have a watchful eye. This is Rob Navius.
AFRTS. Back-to-back music from Kansas and the Pretenders, don't get me wrong. And we're glad you've decided to make your day with Glenn Mosbey and AJ on this Thursday AFN Midday. Yes, we actually said that. Today in Central Europe, your dollar is worth 2 Dutch guilders, 16 cents in the Netherlands. And in West Germany today, $1 gets you 1 mark, 91 Pfennig. Sheena Easton now from the James Bond movie, For Your Eyes Only. For your eyes only. The LP is called Better Than Heaven, and it's by Stacy Q. This is her second hit single off of it. This one is called We Connect. Today is Thursday, January 8th, the 8th day of 1987. 1988, only 357 days away. Ooh, I can't wait. Those born on this day are born under the sign of Capricorn. If you were born on this date in 1862, you would be sharing a birthday with publisher Frank Doubleday. Soupy Sales is celebrating his 61st birthday. Elvis Presley was born on this date in 1935. And David Bowie today is 40 years old. Your entertainment update with Chris Eric Stevens is next. But first, this message from your local Red Cross.
Expecting a baby.
The Red Cross family.
Weekday mornings at 9:05 on AFN Radio.
Well, those are the three guys from south of the Missouri border. They're from Texas. ZZ Top, and from the Afterburner album, one of the many hits off of that album, called Rough Boys. 1:43 in the afternoon, hour number one of an AFN Midday. AJ Janitschek along with Radio Master Control Operator Glenn Mosbey. And before this hour is over with, by golly, you are going to get your nickel's worth because we've got Europe, Carly Simon, also Kenny Loggins for you. But right now we're going to go to some Howard Jones. You know I love you, don't you? Well, 6:30 Sunday evening, you'll be able to hear live AFC Championship action right here on AFN Radio and on AFN Television as Denver goes to the field against Cleveland. And at least one Denver church is getting into the spirit of the NFL playoffs. Trinity United Methodist Church will be holding a special morning service this coming Sunday that will allow its churchgoers to be home in time to watch the Denver Broncos battle the Cleveland Browns for the AFC title. Now, we've taken an official AFN Midday poll. And of all the two people that we asked, I answered the Denver Broncos, I think, are going to win it. And also, Radio Master Control Operator Glenn Mosbey feels that the Denver Broncos will do it. We haven't exactly matched the demographics yet, but someday soon we'll get the results to you. That's the band that's based in Stockholm. They're called Europe, and their first worldwide hit is called The Final Countdown. And this is not the final countdown for Carly Simon. 3, 2, 1, go. And coming up on the hour, we've got AFN News Central coming around again. That'll be followed up with music from Bob Dylan, Survivor, and also Baltimora. Taking us up to news time, music from Top Gun by Kenny Loggins.